Alright everybody, my name's Dave. This is my 1977 Trans Am. It's got 11,760 miles on it, original. This is original paint. The previous owner had it since the car was 8,000 miles old. So actually the title says actual miles on it, and based on what this car seems to be, I think it's really legit. So in any case, he's driven it 3,500 miles in 40 years, but he was a car collector, had a number of cars, and I bought it off his estate when he passed away. But I'm going to give you a little tour of the car. You can see the original decal down in here, like a little tuck with the sun. Door panels, original GM floor mats. Everything under the dash looks good, intact. The pedals look good for 11,000 miles. They sort of verify that. Same thing with the door hinges, and no drop at all in the door. Doesn't drop like most of the F bodies do. This is the miles for today. 11,724. I just came over for about 3-mile drive. Water temperature's up, oil's consistent. AC's a little cool, but it's the original R12, so I would have to have that converted. 4-speed. The CB is placed on there with Velcro, so you can see it's easy to take off, and it didn't compromise the console. Original seats. I'm sure the build sheet is still under the rear seats if you still want to look for it. One speaker in the back, AM FM radio. That's a manual I bought because I always like shop manuals for these things. But you can see it's good and clean all the way down. No rust, a little dirt, but other than that. Take a walk around the car. Again, this is original paint. I had a body guy come and look at it when I first bought it, and he verified everything was original except for the rear bumper cover and the spoiler. So I think something was, I remember the woman of my buddy who passed away told me he got hit in the back, had a cruise night years ago and had to have it repainted. But you can see some of the, the car wall, or just swirls in it, spider swirls, but everything's tight. I mean, there's no issues around here with regards to gaps. All look original. Nothing's been restored on this car. It's all good. There's no checking in the paint. You can see, the old orange peel from back in the day. I haven't seen any wheel marks where it's burned through, but if you look, there's a couple of little blemishes up in here that, typical for a 41-year-old car. But the original gutters, trim. This is optional on this car. This trim going around. You notice it didn't have the eagle on the hood. This, again, it wasn't ordered with that. People think it's factory, but it's only factory with the anniversaries and the special edition cars. Regular Trans Ams had the option of not getting the eagle. The weather stripping is nice and pliable. It's definitely original, as are the window fuzzies. Typically I keep the door shut about that much with the window up in the garage so as not to compress the windshield, the weather stripping. You can see down how straight the car is. There's a couple of door dings in it from being an old car and going to cruise shows. And the first year of its life, it was a daily driver. The car was born in Ohio, and it was bought by a mechanic at the sales dealership. So untreated metal underneath the car has a little coating of rust, but the floors are in great shape. The red oxide primer is very evident, and everything looks really good and tight. Car's running, doesn't run hot, runs nice, no leaks, no knocks, no ticks. We'll open the hood now.